Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and of course our EMP shock troops at home and abroad. Welcome and welcome back to the Rec Room. So it is our Friday's Eve, our Thursday, our Tactical Thursday edition, in which hopefully tonight, well, actually I think at this point, win or lose, pass or fail, I think we'll be Rapid Metal Marines tonight. I've got a card up my short sleeves here. Actually, I don't really have a card up my sleeves, but I've got a strategy which hopefully will tip the scales in our favor. But I'll reveal that here in a few seconds ahead. Guys, we got the usuals. If you're new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of the long-running game deep dives and commentary to go along with it. All because we're working on building our own franchise. So basically, if you like the content that we're streaming, hopefully you'll like the other stuff that we're working on. First thing first, it's called the Firewall Protocol, and the first entry is called Ascendant Chaos. That's available over on Amazon in Kindle paperback and Kindle Unlimited. So that is the only thing you get for advertising around here. It's either stuff that we're working on or perhaps related stuff people we know, but there isn't a whole lot of that going on right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want to help support what's going on, either check that out or hit the Linktree in the description on almost every video. Usually Odysee doesn't get updated till after the stream at this point, just because they've moved some things around. But otherwise, usually you can find stuff for that in our description there. But in the meantime, thanks for joining us. I know you got a lot to pick from, so I'm sure you're probably following us either on Odysee, Twitch, or YouTube. Feel free to lurk, chat, or comment at your leisure. And of course, I was doing my best to keep up with everything, barring any technical difficulties, because those do happen from time to time. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. So, first up, numbers. Hey, we got a change today. We got a new follow over on Odysee. So thank you so much for joining us. I hadn't even realized June's been kind of busy that I haven't even been tracking the numbers. And it's like, oh yeah, man, it's been a minute since we've had a +1. So thank you to everybody who not only is joining us new, but has been following us, and all of our veterans especially been along with us for, man, the few years that we've been doing this. Hard to believe it's 3+ already. On top of that, so let's get you caught up on show information. So I got to get Linktree updated, but I think our next show is going to be about a month from now. It's going to be, I think, the second weekend in July, because I think the 4th falls on the prior Saturday. And on top of that, the big thing is now, again, this is not official yet, but I got the registration in for Motor City Comic Con, which is going to be in the fall, in November. So I'm not going to declare it official yet because I got to get accepted first, and it's a big show, and I'm sure they've got a lot of other people. So I'm guessing people who have been there previously get priority. Then they've got to review, make sure they don't have too much of the same people, and I'm sure they're just going to try to filter stuff out. So the thing is, I got in there the day that it opened, so hopefully that works in our favor. But hey, even if we don't get in this one, we're going to keep trying, because we got to start hitting some of these bigger shows to keep getting the word out about the project we're working on. Just because we want to grow the audience. I mean, and really, there's not really any selfish economic drive behind all this. It's just that it's going to take a lot of money to get books eventually turned into films. So might as well start now while we're in infancy stages of this project. Even though it's been going on 20 years, with getting the books out. Because again, the way that studios and investors look at stuff is like, oh, well, if that's popular, yeah, of course we want to make money by doing that. But if you're an unknown, you're like, that's a pretty risky gamble, so we're not going to try that yet. So, I mean, it would benefit all of us who are into this kind of stuff to be like, yeah, let's make a big run at it, because that way, the greater the popularity, the greater the chance of success of, securing funds. And that may be a long time down the road. I mean, it's not really, again, it's not about making the money. It's going to be a necessity to get things moving. So, yep, one day at a time. So we still have other small shows we'll be doing in the meantime. We'll definitely have some more Comic Cons and art and craft shows definitely in the fall. Summer has just been kind of light, and I mean, it's actually probably been not a bad thing. I've had so much social stuff going on this month, but we're going to hit up every reasonable show we can. We have not done as many as last year, just because, although a lot of them have been at a loss, the point is, it's like, gotta try to pick the ones where we're still making contacts with people. I consider at least even getting one sale a good show, because at least, hey, we got somebody else who picked up a book or something. or maybe you followed us on social media. But to have certain shows where you pay and don't even have a single one of those, well, yeah, that gets kind of frustrating. So we're going to be picking and choosing, but obviously we're trying to keep picking and choosing in a larger direction. So as far as other projects, yes, writing is still stalled, not going very well. Trying to get some of these other mental distractions off the plate. So the registration was one of them. Prior was a surprise family birthday party, which had been consuming mental space for about a week or two. And then there's one other one got coming up next week, which hopefully will be off the plate. And then hopefully to get some mental clarity, start making some more room for getting back on the writing. Now, the good thing is I've only got one print to go before my next batch that I want to get released. I've been kind of distracted with discovering some new material techniques. It's not necessarily anything new from a technology standpoint as much as me like, oh, I never thought to try that before. And I'm still using ancient operating systems, ancient software, and yet I still, could do a lot of cool stuff, with even picking up newer assets and things like that. But it still takes time to put everything together. It takes time to render everything out. So the good thing is I'm learning some new stuff, which will help improve workflows. So that's also been a good thing. Also, finally this week, I'm like, I'm getting tired of the box of content piling up. So I actually did get a couple videos recorded. One is for something which I don't think you can see here, but I got for a gift the collectible pair of Guile sunglasses from Street Fighter. And I had withheld putting those up until I did a video. And I also did a video for a 6th scale figure, which had a debacle happen while working on it. So I'm going to have to splice the video together. And that's another thing that's kind of slowing things down. So it's one thing after another. Everything takes so much time. And right now, Hamster Lab still consumes a lot of time. But of course, that also allows us to keep the lights on and still eat. And still get money going toward taking care of debts and putting more money toward the projects, because otherwise if I don't have money for inventory, you can't have anything to sell. So it's all a complicated mess, but that's life, isn't it? So onward and upward with hopefully a positive attitude. I'm looking forward to getting this rotated out. Now that we're talking pop culture, I don't actually have much in the pop culture space. Haven't seen much grab my attention. So we might as well just jump into, we're working on Metal Marines, and we're on episode 12, which I called Cheating the Cheaters, because we only did the last episode, and after 2 hours, I still could not complete it. But the good thing is, by me forgetting the code that we needed to select the level, I did notice that there is actually a cheat code. It's baked into the game. So is it cheating? If it's there, it's fair play, right? So there is one of them, and it increases the amount of money and energy you have off the start. So I'm like, well, that's kind of what we need, because this dirt bag, of course, nukes our base 26 seconds into the map and into the match. And so therefore we had to pretty much lose all offense every time. Now I've gotten better at fine-tuning how to drill into his defenses, but it's still a downward slide even from that point onward. Now, I did notice one other thing I think is possible. I have not been able to test this with any concrete outcome, but it seemed like you'd always nuke actually the last place where we built something. So I'm going to try to test that theory tonight as well. Hey, if we get this guy, and it's a short episode, we're one and done, that's great, but I'm not so confident. We'll just have to see how things go. But we're going to hopefully wrap Metal Marines tonight. Now, that will only leave MechWarrior 5, and then we'll have to put something else new in, or at least finish something else that maybe we started partially. I have not made up my mind on that yet, so stay tuned. And yes, I was very, very bad at getting our MechWarrior 5 episode up on Odysee. I did that actually today, so I was several days behind. I apologize for that. Usually I'm better about it. Usually beginning up by the following day, but we got a little distracted this week, I suppose. So hopefully that's it for stuff. We should be able to get going here. Get you our good old 16-bit audio. Actually, there isn't anything on the menu. It's only when it goes into the goofy little cutscene there. So here we go. First thing first. Let's see if this cheat code works. So I'm gonna get this optimal CSD and V. No, it did a noise, so therefore that should hopefully be it. And then K and wrong way. There we go. 20. Okay, so let's see how much they throw at us, because the biggest challenge of this game is the enemy is already starting with so much stuff, typically in missiles. They just bombard the snot out of you. You can never really get a comparable build-up like you can in an RTS when you're playing with against somebody who's on the same starting position. So hopefully we can leverage our first 26 seconds to beat the tar out of this guy and get a foothold, and then we'll see what happens after that. So this could be an experiment. This could be the death blow. I don't know. But we ain't listening to this crap. We've already put up with Bowman. Zergiv. I also forgot to mention we did finally break into LAN territory on MechWarrior 5 this week as well. Holy freaking cow! I think we got enough energy. Check that out. Do you think we have enough? $10,000 and 10,000 energy when the game only starts you out with 150, 200, and maybe enough energy for about four attacks. I think we should be able to whoop this guy. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm not going to put a base behind this. He has a tendency to go after that one real quick. Of course, I don't know how I don't want to call it random, but I mean, they throw stuff out there, then usually once they lock onto something, then it's history, but... Okay, so we're going to start, and we're going to immediately start attacking this guy with every second that we have. So first, turn that off, and do this. We got to switch the weapons immediately, so 2 seconds are on the clock. And we're going... Pod, attack. So the downside is... Okay, we need to get into here. And I need to at least click one of those missiles first. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to get... I think we have to go out of the way here first to try to get the stuff on the hill. I'll take 2 of them and hope I don't screw it up. Call the stealth to check it in. How have you been? Obviously, you've been working a lot. There we go. We got the corner one out of the way. Now I can fly the Metal Marines to the opposite side. There we go. That didn't even... Oh, I was going to say the last one actually hit us. Alright, so now we can actually speed through these guys. So because they're not taking any damage on this turn, I'm going to fly them right back in there. Now, they may have to deal with pods, though, so attack again. Alright, so... we got to get this hill cleared out. So there may be a pod on that side. Might be a pod on this side. We either double team or something else. Figure it out. Any other SNES games in the queue? No. The only thing that, you know, Mario World and Metroid, probably about the only things which I don't have yet. Gotta get some of the newer stuff out of the way. Okay, so our odds are, or chances are, let's... I don't want these guys getting caught solo here, but they're kind of like lined up in a way that's not gonna keep them together here. Okay, that'll keep them together if they go after that one at the same time. There we go. So minimal damage on their part. And then hopefully we can run down the hill at the same time with the other pod. Actually, yeah, MechWarrior 5 was pretty dramatic this week with finally getting into new territory 6 months later. You know, didn't even have to break out the laser whip. Okay, now I need to attack the other side. We'll take one of the fresh ones. And actually, let's play it safe here. Let's just do this first. Actually, we might as well try this first. Oh, we got in there. All right. There we go. So we can automatically take that out. Okay. Attack again. Now, so he might be partially hurt. I don't know which two, but it shouldn't really matter. The key thing is I gotta get these two taken care of. I don't remember if there's anything back there. I don't think there was. Alright, let's just... Oops. Yeah, I think we're good when we're starting out with 10,000 energy there. Now I need to build something for the 24 seconds. It actually doesn't nuke everything I need. Alright, so there, that'll be quick work of that. And again. Alright, so we'll take the injured one. The first one will have to go here. Actually, I don't know which. It doesn't matter. And let's throw the missile right here just in case. Now, the downside is even with 26 seconds before getting nuked, I don't know there's anything. It's not like I have a factory out here and can get these things to respawn before it destroys them. There we go. Okay. So I shouldn't only be dealing with one of these. I'll check that out. Okay. Equidistance. See a turret. Now we've actually, so before his attack, we've leveled most of his front line there. So the next plan should be to get missiles out there, but I don't want to do anything before the nuke. Now it's actually still another 19 seconds. So what I should do is build probably a ton of Marines here, but make sure whatever I build last. All right. We'll build 6, and then whatever I build up front, we'll see if he takes it out. Yeah, let's just build stuff out this way and see if he takes the bait. Okay, now I just... There, that's all I had time for. That's ridiculous. Here we go. Here goes the nuke. So because I built that last one... Oh, nope. He took out all that. What a dirtbag. So there goes my theory of it being the most recent build. Took out wherever I'm most attacked from. Okay, so now I've got to... Alright, where are you going? Yeah, see, I didn't build anything yet, so... Alright, now that you know nothing is there... Money, money, money. Can't do that normally. Alright, and who needs 50 bajillion factories? And who needs a bajillion Marines? Whoa, has that been double music playing the whole time? That's a little weird. Hold on. Apologize if that's been overlapping. Oh, wow. that means... I hope that hasn't been lagging out. Stop. Wow. It keeps replaying. Okay, I just closed the window, so I guess I won't see it. We'll see if it... Oh, and we're getting a disconnect. YouTube and Twitch haven't gone down, though. Doesn't tell me the others. Nope, YouTube went down. Doggone it. Well. It's going to mess with our final episode here. Well, I don't know how that's going to play out, but we're running again. Yeah, it's usually pretty unusual that that YouTube drops. Let's see if YouTube's still running here. Gotta check everything. Survey says... Pardon our technical difficulties, which I did say are prone to happen. Okay, Twitch is still running. I have no idea what's going on. Come on, YouTube. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we're going to roll this with Twitch, I guess. Odysee must hopefully still be recording if I see anything else unusual. Good thing I caught that audio. That was my indicator. Hopefully caught it in time. But anyway, okay. Well, now that we've been nuked, we got actually taken out in the meta. You know, the meta of the game is reality. All right, what else we need? Ton of missiles. So let's build 3 of those. And if we got the factories building, we should be able to attack in a short period of time here, hopefully. So he's going to attack it. Oh, no, he hasn't gone again. Okay, the money plants are up. Factories should be next. Oh, check that out. They just, like, instantly went up. All right, we're going in. Oh, I need to set their weapons, though. Oops. Weapons first. Pod. Also, by the way, thanks to you for the new follow over on Twitch. See, we got how many Dino joining us? All right, here we go. Let's see how this is going to play out. He's got a bunch of stuff right here. And I think as long as we can fly to here, we can get the base. Let's just not get greedy here. I'll take 3 of them in. I can't believe we got 5 HQs and 5 factories. Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing. Here we go. Invasion. Oh, look, you put a little decoy over it. You look, your teeth kicked in. triple team your base. Knock, knock. Ding dong crash. Alright, we're gonna go again, and we're gonna take out the stuff we saw on the side. Now I'm gonna rotate through these. Let's take out... Oh, right, there's still AA on this hill, so still gotta try to avoid that. We're gonna try to go far enough to clip that, but not get caught by the stuff on the central hill. Okay, so he hasn't had time to build anything out there yet. Alright, bye-bye. Silly radar. Alright, so this is going to be a two-part phase. We're going to have to take out the front, which is still sitting there. So let's go this guy. Let's try not to deal with too many turrets here. Now I got the numbers working for me. Alright, I need this chest to work. Call to Stealth is asking, do I have any nukes? I have not yet been able to build up a nuke just because, like, constantly getting hammered. So, no. I mean, the thing is, now that I've got the money to do so, I will take him down to his very last base and see if I can build one. But I don't think you can actually destroy the base with a nuke. Or if you can, you take multiples. I'll have to try to do that for the grand finale, but I can't make any promises because it's difficult. Alright, alright, hopefully he's reeling from all that. Ooh, I got some missiles. Let's see if I can probe here. Let's send in... So there's... If I can get over the top to there... Maybe I'll clear out the central hill. Nope, still too much AA right there in the front. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There goes my Marines. Alright. Now we spend up the money on defense. Oh, now he's got a chance to attack after I just railed on him. I found the base. The question is, will we find the money pit? Ugh. You're gonna mess up your missiles, pal. Okay, well you can have that base, but granted I left the others undefended. Yeah, okay. No defenses there. Alright, level everything here. Okay. Alternate strategy! Alternating strategy. These should be going up instantly with that number of factories. I should actually be building these guys up, too. So, build up. Come on, defense. There you go. Build up, build up, build up, build up. Oh, we got level. Alright, if you can get through here so easily, there's a serious problem in this game. Not that there is a problem in this game, but... I don't have a radar up, but still. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's doubles all across the board there. Alright, I have my one... Oh, got to before good. Ghost says he leveled my casinos. No, he thankfully didn't touch the casinos yet. Look at that. That was a firestorm about ready to rip those apart. I'm gonna, like, double up the radar, see if it matters. Oh, look, more scorched earth. What? He's got nowhere to land. He should only be able to land on my metal marine section. Now he's leveling the casinos. Oh no! Great. This will be a Dr. Evil mini-me. I'll miss you. I might be slightly inconsolable for about 3 seconds, so I'll just build another one. Ah, good grief. Ah. Alright, the question is, can you... Yeah, I think they got it in 40 seconds. Dang it. Not very smart to hit the same area twice. Oh. That's what the bot's gonna do, though. The bot's not smart. Alright, gotta rebuild all my money trees. I needed more... I should have had more turrets back there. Let's go... Nope, not that. Money, 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 money. We'll just go 3 factories this time, put some turrets in there. I gotta level all these, though. Actually, where'd I put the turrets? Now I got the factories. Alright, let's just attack them for the fun of it. No, the casinos. Yes, that's correct. Now I should technically build all this up, but I haven't yet. So let's see if I can get this AA. It's not going to work so well without having doubles here. Let's keep him distracted for like 2 seconds. This is not likely to get through. Nope. Where's my monkeys? Yeah. Alright, 2 radars, please. After leveling. Alright, build the radars first. That way the stuff can actually hit something. Oh, sweet, I terraformed the hillside. Alright. Well, the radars aren't finished, but... Yeah, that's what missiles are supposed to, or anti-air defenses are supposed to do. Look at that! He almost still dived, or dove on me. Those things were headed in. Iron dome my eye. Metal dome, I guess, be. No, that was garbage. I didn't care about that. Every plane blows up. Actually, you can have that. That's even better. I guess I need to play this as Season 2 with all cash on. It's actually more fun this way. Okay, so he didn't get my radars, but... we're going to do this, and we're going to do a couple turrets up the front. And we're immediately build up all the rest of these. There should be no way in this portion, but, again, good old random number generation. Now let me build all these. That's what I'd expect. Now you're doing what you're supposed to. Radars online. Yeah, it didn't even get past the coast. Bye-bye. Oh, you got to the side? Seriously? I didn't get to upgrade those anyway. Okay, you got 1 round. Or one row of stuff. Yeah, I think the turret's gonna get this guy in time. Oh, got him. This was really focused. He wasn't paying attention. Alright, now it's done. Okay. I am still actually trailing, given how much, Alright, 90 Marines here. Build all those up. Replace this factory. I don't know, factory. Nope, I didn't do that right, whatever. Can I attack now? Oh, man. He's got so much factories and crap that he can just, like, cycle these missiles. I need to get in there and take a corner out of his ICBM. Get your dang missiles out of here. Oh, what? See, look at this guy. He's got a habit coming into the same spot every time. Oh, at least the turret got up in time. Turret's done. Might be able to get the center one. Might. Oh, he switched the turret, switched to the silver one. Dang it. Okay, let me get these Marines built and I'm going in. Keeps trying to chip away at the edge. Man, look at all this damage it keeps doing. Alright, let's put turrets on the hill. There we go. Okay. At least time stops while doing this. Need to switch these guys. Okay, we're going in. Notice he still hasn't even looked at the other section of the island. He's so concentrated over here. Okay, so we're going to take care of this mess first. Take them all in. Okay, how much energy it takes. We got plenty. You're gone. Take that. And that. Alright, now I should have a clean shot at the central hill. Alright, we're gonna take all that out. Good thing there wasn't any more. That might have actually taken them all out. Alright, cool. We can start on the hill. Now, these guys did take some damage on the turrets. So if I overcommit here, I mean, I need to get some of his missile pods removed, or factories. But I need to do just enough damage to get this thing damaged. So that's being redundant. Damage enough. Have enough of an impact to do damage here. But he's got usually Marines and turrets interspersed, so at least being gold, hopefully this is enough. Oh boy. That's hostile territory. Okay. No turrets is good, but I should be able to take these guys. Because they're all silvers. Looks like we all got the same weaponry. Kapow! Done. There we go. Go destroy whatever he's working on over there. You know what? I'm going to do one more flight. I'm going to take out his... I think he still had another factory or something in the back. There might be a couple pods, but again, we should be able to take them. So let's go check this area. see him on the side there. Nope, we didn't catch any of that. Okay, good. Well, yeah, one factory. Slow down the production rate. That's what I think of your economy. Whoa, we got one. Got two. Uh-oh, not good. They were damaged enough. Okay, well, he ain't going that back in anytime soon. Need repairs. Alright, hopefully that ticked him off. Alright, now let's get missiles built up again somewhere, preferably... Actually, let's build these up. There we go. Let's see what he's going to hit. See if he's stuck on this area he can't penetrate. I could still lose this if I don't defend those other bases. Yeah, all right for the missiles. I need to slam a ton of metal marines around the center of those. Question is, where are these guys going? Okay. Are they at range? Yep, they're out of range. Can't touch the base. Alright, I need to build missiles again. Now that I have zero, went from 6 to 0 in 30 seconds. Alright, all Marines all the time. The thing is, one missile to take these out. I need them all built up. Come on, go. Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Couldn't even build the missiles and those guys in the time. So, they'll all be vulnerable if they're in the middle of construction. Look at this. Oh, just like that. All of them gone. My defense. And so he knows where both bases are. I've got to do something here. And he still clips those. Jeez. Where are you going? Going for the base? Great, here goes my missiles again. At least I put the turrets on the hill. I hope you guys die a painful death. Now, other than this being gold, this should work in my favor. Well, they wouldn't have taken any damage prior, so there we go. Now it's in my favor. You gotta get a 2-to-1 scenario. Oh, there. Piece of garbage. Now I'm coming for your energy plant. Oh, I didn't build the weapons. Not good. Can I move while paused? I can't switch that until it's ready. Alright, so I gotta come all the way back here. Take this mess out, whatever I can get a hold of. So you can keep, even though I took out his factory, they keep firing so much because those energy plants are back in the corner here. Oh yeah, you're done. Alright, now he's got a lot of turrets though. So I need to keep these guys together, take out the turrets first. Hopefully. go for the base, go for the turrets, morons. These guys have a little bit of a prioritization problem. Alright, so that turret's gone. That one survived. Come on, roll the dice. Alright, we got it. So slow down his attacks a little bit. Oh, storm over there. Come on, do me the favor and abort. So those guys had to have taken damage there. Alright, I'm gonna try to build up some Marines again over here. If not... I'm gonna keep tossing pot shots at these. I gotta get rid of his missiles. Thank you. I just leveled that. $25 going to waste. Yeah, you're not getting through there. Not on one turn. If he can get both of these, I'm totally screwed. Okay, so this one's done. Alright, I have to defend the other one. Came down to me not defending the proper base. So the only good thing is the golds can actually withstand missile. The problem is they're obviously vulnerable if they're not gold when they're... There we go, now they're up. Okay, weapon change, weapon change, weapon change. Pod. 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 Can't change that. Anyway, attack. Okay, now I've got an actually reasonable military here. Those guys are probably damaged. So let's take these three in. Now, let's see if we can't clip... I'm not sure which side, if it's the road or the one after the road. Let's go here. Let's see if 3 is enough. Oh, you don't have too many Marines back there, do you? Look at that. Looks like you're running out of firepower. A little trouble over there, Sparky. Alright, we're going in again. Take a different set of 3 here, and we're gonna go, so it's inside the road, so at least 3 over. It's the nuke, let's take that side. Yeah, that other guy doesn't have his weapons set correctly. Gee, it's looking awfully green. Maybe he's going up on this war business. You had better not have any missiles to attack me with after all this. Alright, 1 for you. 1 more for you. Actually, let's keep you guys all together. Take out the turret, then take out the Marine. Hey, help him out there. Get whooped. There we go. Alright, now you have nothing left but your nuke and your base. A few other extras. So I've only taken out 2 of your missile launches, though, so you've got some more somewhere. So I'm gonna actually go level me some territory here. Maybe we actually will try building a nuke. It's gonna take a lot of energy though. Let's see. First time ever ICBM after cheating. And actually, you know what? Just in case you break one, we'll build a second one. Here we go. The problem is it takes the longest time to build the centerpiece of it. Oh, one of them got damaged and taken out. Is he going to concentrate on them? Oh, good. How many missiles you got left? I don't know where he's hiding the rest of these. They're going to be sitting behind the ICBM. And he's got no Marines to send in. Good. Alright, let's build a ton of energy plants, too. Actually, we don't need them, but we're going to... 1, 2, 3, 4... Limit? Is there a limit? Limit of units. That's as much as we can do. Okay, here we go. We're attacking then. Alright, so let's take in these guys. See, he's got nothing else out here, so we're gonna go... here. I don't know if I did this on the or when I emulated this 20 years ago. Like, I think I had this objective to keep my entire island green and, like, nuke everything. The problem is, if the bot has nothing left, eventually it kind of will resign. I mean, it can't really do a whole lot right now, but... I want to make sure his base is still standing. So he hasn't even had enough that means to fire off another... nuke. So... Hey, guess what? That's not reusable. Your nuke is toast. Now I just gotta get his other missile launcher. If I can do that, then my nukes will be safe. So we just destroyed that row. His base is there, so we just gotta do this side. That is, if he doesn't resign. So I can't build any defenses around the nukes because I've already got to hit the limit max. Oh. I've still got half an island I can build on. And then watch this guy probably sneak a marine in and still wreck my base if anything happens to these other guys. Okay, so there's your... That hypothetically should be your only other missile launcher. If not, you got him hidden rather well. I should have put another one of these by the turret. Alright, so you have no nuke. All you should have is a base. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that would have been the other half of the nuke platform. No? Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, let's wait till... What? What are you attacking with? Oh, look, I can't put up AAs over there. So he still has another missile launcher over there somewhere. You know, so if anything, I should put up AA units, not... I gotta keep this thing protected here. Put a dummy base on top of it for HP. Oh, now I can just build up then. Okay, there's no way. He is cycling that way too fast. Now I've got to get other units. What? I'm actually going to lose. I'm actually going to lose this match. I mean, I was about to lose. If he had sent golds or anything, it would have been toast. Alright, now how are my nukes looking? I have no idea how much time. Let's see if there's a status thing here. Info. No unit. HP 20. Okay, so I've got to lose units here in order to build a better defense here. I don't know what delete, though. Okay. Limit. Okay, I gotta build up then. Alright, let me attack him while he's sitting around doing nothing. Okay, where... Yeah, I'm totally gonna fall for the dummy base after an area I just completely razed. Well, I got nothing to lose by them dying, because then I'll have more room to build defenses. What do you have left? Okay, you got a small pod there. Ooh, a mini base. And no missiles, though. Where are you hiding your missiles? I gotta delete something. What do I delete? Not that. Oh, here we go. Stay off my base. There we go. Now I can't stop a jet from coming in, but... We got a nuke ready. Here it is. First time, all game. Look at... So it takes 950,000 fuel. I normally was, cycling about 120 just to get Marines and missiles across. You have to have so many energy... If you're trying to do this vanilla, you'd have to have so many energy plants. And, I mean, we'd be able to get, like, what, 8 shots off one of these? Alright, so I have no idea where he is. I'm gonna nuke the forest back here. Just in case. First official nuke launch. Call the stealth recognizes the nuke. The grounded Death Star. That's right, I still didn't even upgrade that guy's thing. There's nothing over here. Feel like quitting yet? I see something off in the corner. That did a whole lot of nothing. Alright, let's attack with the Marines in the back. Oh, basically I can keep firing that one again. Okay, so I hit all that. What does he got over here? I don't know. I'm gonna fire a nuke at your base now. If I can't find your missiles. Okay, so he's got a small pot of stuff there. Now there's your missile. And your energy plant. Found it. Now we're coming for your base. Oh, of course. Yeah, put caltrops on it. Nice. Alright, now you don't have anything for your missiles. Jerk. Alright, get nuked. I got one ready still. Alright, yep. Guess where we're going. Right here on top of yours. There's another 950,000. Found your base. Looks a little defenseless. Alright, I'll wait till 2 nukes are ready. If you attack me in the next 30 seconds, I'll know you're cheating. Alright. Oh, they're both ready. I'm gonna fire 2 nukes at his base. Okay, so those are both ready to go over there, and I don't think I can build one of these, right? Nope, still unit locked. I can put another dummy base. Nope, can't put the dummy unit on it. That counts. Alright, we're going for an evergreen scenario here, so I'm going to completely reforest my base. Oh, well, let me do that. I'm going to make sure I have the greenest island imaginable. Hope springs eternal until nukes are involved. This is the prettiest island ever. Except we'll get rid of the trees. We don't need trees. Oh, I can't even rebuild that. Look at all this rebuilding I gotta do here. So help me, I better not see a missile in the air. Can I... Oh, yeah, I can even do the coastline. What a waste of money. Even this little corner here. He hasn't given up yet. He's gonna make do with 2 gun pods. Nope, gotta take care of the coast. There, 1 base left. Okay. Our island is evergreen. We have removed all destruction. It is now guaranteed to be a dictatorship utopia. Okay. Nothing left I can do without deleting stuff. I got 2 Marines and that's it. And 2 nukes. Well, actually I got 5 Marines and 2 nukes. Here we go. What are you attacking me with? You're gonna ruin my territory. Look at this guy. Oh no! Don't you Dutch the nukes. Oh no! Oh, you idiot! I can't believe you did that. I'm coming for you now. I'm gonna jerk back. I'm gonna fly all over your island, figure out where these guys are hiding. Wreck my nukes. Well, at least it wasn't a missile. I'm gonna make you waste your bullets. Ah, you jerk. I am the supreme authoritarian here. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, no! Oh, well. I'm offset. At least I have to walk some more next time. Alright, we are flying to figure out where you guys are parked. Alright, so where are you hiding some Marines? Let's start here. It's a little scouting mission. Oh yes, you put a dummy base. How classy. Boom. Alright, let's see if you put them near your other, little mini defense post. We're gonna try up here. Oh, not 2 missiles. Make me waste fuel. Alright, so I'm gonna just, fly all the way to the back just to see if I pass over anything, and then I'll attack if I see it. Oh, there's one. There's nothing. There's nothing. Anybody home? It's awfully brown. Alright, we found one. catch more territory. So we find the other one. Oops, stuff to this side. Alright, you're so dead. He's gonna attack with one Marine. I hope you attack. Yes. Oh, no. Great. He's attacking the energy plant. He's probably gonna catch one of the nukes. Yep. Didn't get him in time. Alright. Well. He's gonna build a couple more AA over here. 1, 2. Alright, I'm gonna need another energy plant though. Actually, I don't. Let's just rebuild the nuke. So he's doing the same thing. He's flying over one Marine at a time. No. Okay, well, at least... Get out of here. Need to figure out where that guy's hiding. Alright, we're gonna build another one here. We're going to go fishing. Alright, so let's fly back to this side. To see what we can see. How was he building up there? He built an energy plant. Oh, goody. I think he must have built them on the front of the island. No, that was the headquarters, I think. Alright, so what are we building over here? Let's find out. I'm gonna leave you nothing but a dummy base and a real base. You built a pod. I'm not concerned about that. Put one there. Must have built it back by the actual base. I can't build a missile. Is my ICBM ready? No. Alright, let's go clear out this area. There. You're trying to build something, aren't you? How do you like your toothpick house getting kicked over? Alright, let's go hit the dummy base, see if I can find the Marine. Okay, so let's go as far back as here. Everything but the base itself. The base is the one non-brown square. cover almost the entire island at this point. Dummy base. I don't see the marine. Okay, I can't hit the real one, so I'm gonna hit the outer extreme of the other side. I'll try flying all the way back here. There. Not there. Where is this guy? I don't believe this. I should have flown over all visible territory at this point. Alright, so these guys gotta stay on defense. I can't do anything about that. That's all I can do to keep a missile or anything, but as soon as he comes after this, I'm screwed. I can't, I can maybe build another factory, but this thing's still taking a second. This is with what, 5 factories? I mean, these things are expensive. 4 factories, that's how expensive they are. And it still takes this long. Okay, one's operational. That one took a while. You know what? Guess what? We're using it. This clown. Alright. Let's find an area that's not brown. We'll just fire there. Oh, nothing in that area. Well, the other one's probably not going to be ready. We're just going to multi-fire this nuke. It'll let us keep... So basically, it'll let us keep firing if we have the fuel, which we do for the moment. Okay, here's an area that's not brown. You ain't going to this island for several millennia without a hazmat suit. Or whatever the highest rated anti-nuclear... We are hammering this island. Where? Where is this guy hiding him? It doesn't matter now. Stuck his head up. Playing a game of whack-a-mole. Wherever, I mean, he could have been, I mean, probably one of the others maybe not checked us over here. Anyway, alright. Let's brownify that area. Congratulations, you no longer have a marine. It's a good thing I leveled those up, because otherwise he could have still walked in there. This is what I think of your cheesy antics. Your annoying messages. I'm going to go out on a high note here. So we got 4,900. We can fire about 5 more of these. Alright. This area is not brown. It is now. How many more we need to brown the island? That one's still not ready. Alright, we fire 3 more. I don't care about a little corner there. Let's get this section. We'll get the back corner and save the last one for the base. Like I said, it probably won't destroy it. We'll just have to send in the Marines, though. I mean, I can wait and do more, but the problem is I can't build any more energy plants, so... This island is a perpetual mushroom cloud. Alright. Oh, we still do 3 more. Alright, well, we got one for this corner. There's nowhere to hide. A very non-dramatic thud. Alright, 2 more? In that case, this island is brown everywhere except around the trim, so, go there. Oh, that may have been the platform right there. I don't know. It's gone now. This guy's gonna be nothing but a bitter memory. Alright, final nuke. Alright, we're dropping it on your doorstep. And if it doesn't take you out, we'll send the delivery guys. Call up a dinner reservation for 1. John Wick style. Oh, look, that'll stop it. Oh, look, a hardened structure. We need one of Justin Hammer's bunker that'll break open the bunker beneath the bunker. It's a missile so smart it'll write a book and then read it to you. Alright. Yeah, I have no energy plans. Anyway... Well, it's kind of quiet. Doesn't seem like he's got any will to attack, so we'll just go knock the door in. He seems a little reluctant to give up. Yeah, I better not see anything alive. Nothing but cockroaches. That's all I expect. Did you order the DoorDash? A knuckle sandwich? A mechanical knuckle sandwich? Alright, give up. Oh, great. What's he got? Something other self-destruct to blow up the Earth. You might have defeated me. Well, yes, I actually have. What do you stand for? I don't know. You're kind of sitting down. That's what all despots say. The trains would run on time. Visionary. That's what they call themselves. Oh, just die already. A new world order. Oh, what a shock. Slava Zogilia. Like I said, mushroom cloud. All your base are belong to us. Oh wait, that was a different game. It's almost the same era, but not quite. I think that was NES era, whatever that game was. 2118. We only got a few more decades to go. Our forces returned home, so we basically wrecked Earth and we're going back. Hey, I left my island green. Oh, so they showed the end cutscene in the intro? That's a spoiler. Wakuba. They're not even putting full names in there. To save some bytes. Mr. Giants. Bridge. And any persons. There we go. Any stinger for Metal Marines 2? That never happened. right, there we go. All right, it is official. We have completed Metal Marines in its entirety. Without the cheat code, not so much. But I mean, the difficulty on that level was pretty high, and it was pretty high on some of the others too. I mean, but thankfully after about, I mean, I think most of them were probably underneath double digit tries, but I mean, I think some of them probably would have gone better with the cash. I mean, oh, look what you can do with 10,000 warbucks and some space fuels. I mean, because it's just the killer thing is the missiles they keep sending with. You can't build up a defense quick enough. I mean, there's no time to build enough factories to get them back in operation within the short cycle, which they send 4 missiles to maybe the 2 that you have to do any damage to his. So Call of Stealth says nice win. Thank you. Yeah. So if anything, a season 2 I think is almost going to automate or require the cheat code just because it'd be more fun to actually have the upper hand other than struggling through some of those. Um, but there you have it. That is a part of my adolescence relived again. So to go back to, I don't know how much I talked about in the first episode, but I was never able to find this game. I only played it when I was staying with a friend. We rented it and played through a few levels. I don't remember how far. And then the only other time I got to play this was with emulating it. Back when, the original Xbox era, I had an emulator there. But I think at that point I probably had a solid playthrough, but I don't remember if the emulator had save states. So it's interesting to go back and have to play with the original aspect of no save states, no modern technology, at least other than the fact that we can play in 720p. So that's kind of nice. But man, what a trip this has been. So I'm glad to set it on the shelf. It's been enjoyable, but I'll be glad to set this on the shelf for a bit and definitely play plenty of other things before giving it a round 2, because we got so many other things that still need a round 1 first. But yeah, otherwise it's been good. So yeah, it was a little pricey to pick up a copy, but it was pretty cool that somebody still had it intact with box. So it'll still make for a nice shelf piece and what's the word, conversation piece in the studio and the collectibles. So yeah, thanks for everybody who's been joining. Appreciate Call of Stealth checking in on our final run, and hopefully for everybody else. But I know we had some technical difficulties tonight, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to stitch this together or what. So the final episode might be 2 parts, but is the nature of the beast. So what's up next? I don't know. I'm gonna chew on it. I'll have to obviously get some prep done if I'm starting up anything new that we haven't tackled yet. But we've got a lot of digital games we could tackle on the PS4 or PS5. I mean, just to see what I got here. Let's see what's just sitting at my disposal. Oh yeah, that's right. Tomb Raider Remastered. We're not going to bother with that again. Metal Slug Tactics Season 3 is going to be a ways off. So obviously we're working on MechWarrior 5. And here's the thing. I don't want to necessarily bombard with all mecha and futuristic stuff, but this is one of the ones that's an option is Riftbreaker. Now the difference is it's a tower defense. So I've not done that other than, say, Metal Slug Attack Reloaded, but I've got so many other things to pick from that I'm just not sure what the plan is. I would, actually, once we get done with MechWarrior 5, or at least to a point where we get past the DLCs, I'll table that, and I think it'll finally be time to tackle some XCOM 2. But for Thursdays, or at least for our other non-heavy AAA outing, I'll have to find a shorter title, or hopefully something a little less involved. That way we can get some other things flowing a little bit more frequently. But okay, I'm done rambling. I'm actually glad to have a little bit of a shorter one, and that way we can get into the weekend and get some other project stuff done. So again, thanks again to Call of Stealth, and thank you for the new follow on Twitch. And as mentioned, top of the show, thank you for the new follow on Odysee. For anybody else watching, if you haven't already, hit the follows and subscribe so we can stay tuned with when we're online, and just keep your eyes peeled. We'll have some other fun stuff coming up in the near future. So have a fantastic one, have a fantastic weekend, and see you soon.